Hey y'all, it's jessicarayplays and thank you so much for coming back to the channel for your brand new episode of the Let's Play The Sims 4 Snowy Escape Part 3. So last episode, our girl Mia invited her boyfriend over from Del Sol Valley. She has been taking birth control and they woohooed. But they did not use any backup protection, so we had to take a pregnancy test just to be sure. And let me show you guys what happened, because I did go ahead and I filmed it out, but obviously I cut it out for you guys to leave as a major cliffhanger. So without further ado, let me go ahead and roll you that footage. I mean, what? I cannot believe it. I am just as surprised as you guys when I seen that big thing pop up and it said that she was pregnant. I was seriously like, what the world is going on here? But let me show you guys in gameplay real quick because I couldn't believe it. So some of you actually may remember this, but Mia does not want to have a pregnancy right now. It even says that she's not interested in being pregnant as of now, and if it were to happen, they would take it badly. So that is very interesting and kind of like, for her, because obviously we do know now that she's pregnant. And if we go over here, it does just have like 13 minutes left, but it says that they did responsible woohooing from protected woohoo. Protection was used during their last woohoo session, and obviously some of you guys know this was her first woohoo that she's ever had. And our girl is on birth control for the pills wise, so this is just a very good reason why, even though you're on birth control, if you don't want to have any pregnancies at all, use a condom, guys, or wrap it up before you play, because obviously our girl here, even though on the pill, she still got pregnant. And this is Bay over here. Like I said, he is, I mean, hello mama, right? But I was contemplating adding him to the family because I'm actually really interested to see if he was wanting a kid. But I think we can actually ask him in Woohoo Wellness. We can actually tell him that he is the father. But I don't think Mia would do that. She would just be like, no, I'm not going to tell him altogether, because this mod here actually stops him from running over to him and saying, hey, I'm pregnant. So that's really good, because I feel like she would keep it on the down low really well. I do actually want to go ahead and ask if they want children just to see what he says. And then I am going to actually add him into the family, because I feel like before they did all this and before that major thing happened, he was going to be staying with us for like maybe 2 or 3 days just to see her. And then obviously he's going to head back to Del Sol Valley, where he's going to, you know, portray his athletic career as a bodybuilder, because that's what he wants to do. Kind of like a bodybuilder model or something. I don't even know. But it did come up and it said that he actually wants to have children. So that definitely threw a monkey wrench. I definitely feel like in her plans. But let's go ahead and add him into the family real quick. Oh, dude. Did you even have those two? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, just goes to prove that even those sometimes fails in relationships as well. So that's really interesting. But let's actually go down here. I actually want to see, he would be happy to have a child. So he's actually really excited for a child, but I don't think our girl Mia is the type that would be like, okay, well, since he wants children, I want children now, so maybe I am thinking about having this kid. I definitely feel like she's going to be contemplating a lot in this episode, whether she's going to choose. Like, it's going to be something kind of crazy for her. She's going to say, hey, should I put my child up for adoption, or should I go ahead and get an abortion right now, and that way I can go ahead and fulfill my modeling goals that she wants to do, because obviously she has these big dreams of being kind of like a celebrity model. So I definitely feel like there's just going to be like so much happening with her in this episode that it's just going to be crazy. Obviously, now that he's here, Grandma actually did give up her bed so that they could sleep, and they are all actually pretty darn exhausted. So I'm going to go ahead and just send them all to bed. And then obviously tomorrow, Mia's going to be looking up information about abortions and adoptions and what kind of stuff that she can do, because I feel like she's the type of person that she's seen like what her mom went through as a teenager. Even though she's not technically a teenager, she still does not, oh my gosh, she's even taking her birth control. I mean, girl, you might as well just quit that right now. But being a child and losing your mother and then having your grandmother take that role as parent, I definitely feel like this is something that's weighing on her very heavily, because she's like, am I going to be a good mom, first of all? Because obviously I have no idea how to be a parent besides my grandmother. And obviously she's a really good parent, but I just feel like she's like conflicting with herself about what to do. And our vacation is literally about to end. So in literally about 10 hours, we will be moving out of our rental home, which is freaking gorgeous. I have loved staying in this one. It's so big. It's so nice for the family. But I definitely feel like they're ready to start their new adventure into their house and get things all situated and get things all fancy. And obviously we're going to have some major decisions in life. We're going to be starting back into work. It's going to be so much here. So welcome to our new house, where we are going to be partaking in this lovely modern Japanese house. I did actually build this one. I do have a speed build on it, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I did this house, definitely go check out that speed build and let me know what you guys think. As you can tell by our budget, we only have $122 today. So that's gonna be so much fun. But since these guys have a house now, I definitely feel like now is the time to go ahead and pull out mom and grandpa out of here. I can't remember which one's which. So this is Sakura, this is mommy, and then this is dad. So I definitely feel like he would be in here with grandmother. But I definitely feel like grandmother Owie is looking at those stairs and saying, oh my goodness, I am way too old to be climbing up those stairs. My knees are literally giving out on me every single step that I take. So she's definitely gonna look at May and be like, hey, it's okay. Why don't you go ahead and take this master area? You can have fun with it. Your boyfriend's here, so you guys can have like your own like separate like a whole living style for a little while. And maybe she's like, well, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you can actually invite him to stay with us. And obviously me is like, yeah, right, that's never gonna happen. So she does have this humongous area up here, which actually does work well for her, because I feel like whenever she goes into her modeling career, obviously having this nice big humongous space is definitely going to be something that she's going to definitely fill up a lot with clothes and like wardrobe and shoes and just all kinds of funness. We do have brothers like over here. I did have a little extra money, so we went ahead and actually got them a nice little computer for him to work with for his job. Everything else kind of stayed the same. I kind of like got rid of a bunch of artwork. There's probably not a lot of stuff on the walls, but there is like a little bit of stuff like here and there and everywhere, but not like a great deal. But as for jobs today, so Mia does not have a career right now, because obviously she's still doing her babysitting that she has to do for a while, and then she can get a job in the career field that she wants to go into, which is obviously modeling. We do have Owie. She does have work in 2 days. Oh, 2 days. Okay, maybe tomorrow she gets to go in. She is going to be our main breadwinner for a while. And then obviously Yukito, he is a new hire. Today is his first day at his brand new job as a salary person. So he actually has to go and work in 4 hours. So hopefully he can like earn some major bank today. And as for Trey, yeah, he's a professional bodybuilder. He does not have work until Wednesdays. So literally we are going to be scraping by. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but they all are pretty hungry. So I'm actually going to have May actually come over here and probably just serve a breakfast of eggs and toast. As you can see, even our kitchen is very much limited in here. I mean, like we don't really have even a lot of stuff. We don't even have a dining room to even sit at right now. And all of our like cabinets and the stove and the sink is very small and very much used. So this is all just so interesting for us. But thank goodness, it looks like everybody's now going to go ahead and grab them something to eat. But as you can tell by her face, she's just really, really like, oh my gosh, I'm so torn. Do I tell my grandmother that I need help? What do I do? Do I do anything? Like, what am I supposed to do? She has no idea. She's like really wanting to tell her grandmother, but at the same time, she's scared to tell her grandmother. So it's just all like so crazy. And she's just like, I don't know what to do. She's like, maybe when my brother goes into work, maybe I can sneak into his room and get on his computer and see if there's any abortion clinics around here, or even like somebody that I can go in and talk to about like what options I have, and make a really big decision about where she's gonna go from forward. But, oh my gosh, look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, okay, this outfit is seriously the cutest, and I'm sure it's probably nothing like a big deal, but holy crap, just look how freaking cute he looks in his outfit. Oh my goodness, he is a crybaby right now, so his eyes are not what they're supposed to be doing, but earn a lot of money, $14 an hour. I mean, I really, really do hope that he earns major, major bank for us today. We'll have to find out. Oh gosh, I really, really hope so. Oh my gosh, because we're like literally on like our last dime. We only got $49, so I actually want to make him do a little bit of, ooh, we can actually work overtime. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. But now that brother actually went off into work, I definitely feel like she's gonna come in here, and more likely she's gonna book the family planning appointment so she can obviously see what her options are. So it does look like Yukito has been asked by the busiest business magazine to write a blog article for next week. Although some of his colleagues might take it the wrong way. So obviously we can gain fame, but we lose our career progress. Or we could decline. I definitely feel like Yukito is like, you know what, my whole family is literally banking on me right now. So I am going to go ahead and decline that because we need that money so bad. And as you can see, our girl is very much busy booking that appointment to go ahead and go off into the family planning to see what her options are, to see what she can do about it. And as for our little welcome wagon, they have come and they have appeared. We do have, looks like the Nashadok. Probably butchered that one. It looks like all these are our neighbors, and okay, they're all related. So that's really, really interesting. So it looks like we got some grandpas and grandmas, which I'm sure she's like so excited about. We have this really, really pretty young lady over here too. Holy crap. I mean, she looks so freaking cute. I can already tell. Look at Granny over here. She's just like, I think I'm gonna hook you up with my grandson Yukito. And she's probably over here like talking like, hey, do you snowboard? Do you do this? Do you do that? Because my grandson loves it and he's actually looking for somebody to kind of go snowboarding with. So I definitely feel like Granny's gonna like hook him up. But we gained a follower. But he's actually sad from mourning. Oh my gosh, dude, like you're supposed to be making us bank right now and you're sad. So, okay, it looks like he was over here farting some gas bubbles, so that's freaking fantastic. Oh my goodness. This is literally just so freaking crazy. What are you wanting to do now? You need to have a toilet run because you're upset. Your tummy is upset. Okay, well that's nice, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh my goodness. I do feel like we can actually probably sell some of these like little whatchamabobbers that we got out of the vending machine. Did Granny actually get any? She got one, so we're gonna sell it for $50 just to kind of get us up a little bit. And then obviously I can't sell from Yukito's. Yes! Okay, so perfect. They can take a shower down here. That is really, really good. That's what I was like really worried about. Looks like Aoi is over here literally doing more followers and stuff. Wait, what? She updated her social media status and it paid off. So she gained 15 followers. She has 82 followers, which is really, really crazy. Oh my gosh. That was seriously the cutest thing ever. These two, oh my gosh, I really do want to give them a makeover. So May did pull her grandmother Aoi off to the side and just kind of like telling her like, hey, listen, I'm going to be gone for a couple of hours, but don't worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. And I'll probably be babysitting some of the kids tonight. So I can't wait to see all them. And maybe if you can, maybe you can help me out. She's probably gonna be like, oh, I'm just so tired. I'm so exhausted. And look at her. She's like, yes, that worked like a dream. But now, obviously, she is off to go to her Planned Parenthood. So obviously, we'll see you later. I really do hope that she makes a good decision, the one that is best for her. And I guess we'll just see how and what and how this plays out. So that's kind of interesting as well. But this welcome wagon is definitely a hoot over here. I mean, hey, did you steal some of our food? Because that is not gourmet. That is not this like gourmet fruitcake. Oh, somebody else got some. Okay. Oh, wait. What did it say? What did it say? Oh, I cannot pronounce that name, but it says, I thought I could celebrate with you today for a little while. And obviously he's coming over here to talk to this woman. I don't want to mispronounce her name because obviously I can't pronounce anything. But he's like already like here. He actually went upstairs. I'm gonna say, I bet he's on our computer, and he is really browsing through that computer like really hardcore. I swear, like all these people are like so intertwined. It's so crazy. But look at Granny. She's like cleaning up and everything. When does he actually come home from work? Oh my gosh, 9 to 9. Oh, I did not know it was like that late. We should probably go now. Welcome again. Thank you. Wow, will you look at the time? I have to go now. See you later. Awesome though. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. But he is working overtime, so I'm really, really hoping that that will like help out a little bit with the money situation, and hopefully like we get just a little bit more money, because I really do want to start updating the house a lot more. But awkwardly right now it's just grandmother and obviously her granddaughter's boyfriend, I guess, if you would, which is totally awkward. Obviously, I know that Aoi knows that something is up. She's like, I'm not dumb, you know? I've been around the block. I know a thing or two. I know like what to look for now because of the mom, like where she hid her pregnancy for so long. So obviously I do feel like she knows that something's up, but she's definitely not that type of person that's going to pry into her granddaughter's relationship and be like, listen, you need to tell me like right now, like what's going on. And I definitely do feel like grandmother is definitely like getting her nice, quiet reading time in, obviously because she knows that when her granddaughter May gets home that this house is going to be filled with kids, because obviously, as you know, we need the money. We need the money like ASAP. And May actually just got home. She's like feeling embarrassed because she didn't like know what to do, and she's like, oh my gosh, that was just so embarrassing to like walk into this place and kind of tell them my situation and that I'm pregnant and I don't know what to do. So definitely feel like that's why she's like super embarrassed, and she's even gonna give herself a nice little pep talk to like calm herself down before she invites over these kids that she's babysitting with the Babysitting Club. I do think she's actually gonna take them probably to the park that's nearby, because Granny is actually up here in the upstairs like taking a nap. She even like put the pillow over her head because she knows that these kids are gonna be like going crazy. So she's like, well, let me go up here and just put this pillow over my head and like get some sleep. So May's like, okay, I definitely gonna take these kids to the park and spend some time with them at the park and not aggravate our grandmother, who's obviously needing her rest and everything else. But she is a little bit hungry. Obviously this little bean is like kicking her butt. Oh my gosh, okay, this is so funny. Her husband, her passed away husband, said like, hey babe, want to have a quick woohoo session? If not, we could just relax together. I mean, why not? Maybe she's just having some like nice, sweet dreams while she's up there sleeping away. And obviously here he is. Oh my gosh, this is so hilarious that he is even like coming here. Like I said, obviously this is like her nice, like sweet dream that she's having, that her husband like returned and she can woohoo. Attempt to swoon. Ooh, we should do that one. And then maybe having like nice little woohoo session obviously for her as well. So we have arrived at the park. Obviously here's our house and here's the park, so it makes it really easy for her to do some kind of like babysitting club. It is 8 o'clock at night, so she just don't like watch them until like 10 or maybe like even like 9:45 or 9:30, just to let the parents like have some like nice downtime. I definitely feel like she's gonna come over here and probably try to play some logic with some kids. And let's see here, we can actually play with Mickey? She looks like really cute. If I said her name right, I probably have no idea. Obviously, our boyfriend, he decided to come along as well. He was like, you know what, let me come and, you know, help you out with these kids, because obviously there's a bunch of you. But I do feel like having the interaction with the kids in the babysitting club, she's like starting to realize like, maybe I can be a mom. Maybe I can be a really good mom. Maybe I can still do like what I want to do and have a child as well. So obviously there's just like a bunch of ideas that's being tossed in her head. She's like, maybe I can be a mom. Maybe I can be a mom through open adoption and still see my kid and just know that somebody else can take care of them. And then maybe she's even thinking about abortion. Who knows at this point? Like there's just no guarantee on what she's going to choose. I definitely feel like whatever she chooses though, she's going to do what's best for her. I do feel like she should probably have this conversation though with her boyfriend, like Trey. I just don't feel like she's going to do it, because I definitely feel like Trey's going to be the type of person that's going to talk her out of it, since he does want kids. I definitely feel like he'll be like, you know what, I'll marry you. I'll move here with you. I'll even quit my job and be a stay-at-home father and do what all I can do for you. So obviously I don't feel like she would do that, because she, you know, she's like one of those people that gets something in her head and it's like set for life. But this is a really fun way for her to earn a little bit extra money, and you just spent $28 freaking cooking hot dogs. Okay, so well, at least she's fixing kids some food, so that's nice of her as well. $28 is gone now, so that's nice. But it turns out that she actually partied hard with all these kids until midnight, so we're actually gonna go ahead and end this social gathering Oh my gosh, it took her so long to even fix the food. It was just kind of ridiculous. So she babysitted for 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 hours. And then obviously if you do the babysitting career, you get paid $60. So that's what we're going to do for her as well, just to kind of like make it fair. There we go. So she got $240 for babysitting today, which is actually pretty darn good for her. So I'm going to go have these guys go ahead and go home. I don't know what happened to brother. Oh, he only brought home $168. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that's actually kind of interesting. I figured he would have got home a lot more than that. Oh, wow. Okay, so he actually has quite a bit of stuff. And I totally forgot that I did go ahead and I bought him some skis and stuff for whenever they do go. So I am going to go ahead and sell these gnomes thingies, or I don't know what these are. Is it simmies, I guess? So that will bump us up. Ooh, that was worth $250. And he's actually got some nice little fun stuff as well. So hopefully next episode, we're actually going to be venturing off into that. For our grand total today, we did walk away with $858, which isn't too bad, seeing that we only had like, what was it, like $200 or something like that in the bank, or actually it was like $50, wasn't it? So we gained like $800 today, which is not too bad. But as for our girl May, she's definitely still feeling a little bit embarrassed from going to that appointment that she went to earlier. I definitely feel like there's just so much going through her mind. But I definitely feel like May is definitely having that good and like bad evil that's going on in her head. She's like, okay, I definitely need to talk to somebody. I need to talk to my grandmother. I need to talk to Trey. But then obviously the other side's like, no, don't. Keep this a secret as long as you can. Or make that decision and do the adoption, do the abortion, or whatever it is that you're going to do it for you. So I definitely feel like there's just so much going on in her head. But she definitely needs a little bit more time and more thought process needs to go into this. But I definitely feel like she's reflecting back on her mother and say like, well, my mom was a teenager when she had me and my brother, and look at her, she did an amazing job, she had an amazing career, why can't I do the same? And then obviously she's still thinking like, ooh, but I need to be a model, I need to be like slim, thick, and you know, if I have a baby, it's obviously going to ruin my figure, and they probably won't want a pregnancy mommy model. So obviously all these thoughts are going in her head on like what to do. But I definitely don't think it's going to be resolved in this episode. So I am going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. I hope you guys are like loving this series and the drama and just everything else that's going to be unfolding in here. So if you haven't already, make sure you do hit the subscribe button, because it does just help our little village to grow. And make sure you guys leave me some comments down below, because remember, that is where you do shine. And give this video some sweet thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget, I am on all kinds of social medias, so you guys can go follow me over here. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Alright guys, I love you all so much. Bye guys. Bye guys.